A still image can tell a million stories. The obvious and the hidden, the beauty of the whole and the intrigue of the details. In a rush, many things are left unnoticed. It's like driving a car through a city that you want to explore. It's practically impossible because the speed is way too high for you to grasp everything. So committing to walking or cycling is much more favorable in that case. On the other hand, in a still image, you can grasp the space. You can observe the details, the colors, the shapes, and hopefully feel the atmosphere. For that feeling is perhaps the most precious. In 2019, I was so fortunate to experience and enjoy so many beautiful places. I captured them in still and in motion. This is Spain, there and back again. In April, we went to the coast, where the spring sun and the luscious greens mesmerized me, perhaps much sooner than I deserved. We went to a town filled with colorful houses, each so unique and independent, yet also somehow fitting into the whole identity of the place. In the middle of the day, there was almost nobody there, so you could wander around the streets as if they were part of your own special world. And the streets, they just all seem to be leading back to the sea, the blue sea. We walked by it following a trail, and in the end of it, it started to rain. Just a little bit, but enough for the earth to release its signature smell. The smell that gives me goosebumps whenever I feel it. Perhaps all unusual places that we rarely visit but dearly lust for are like ticking time bombs of pleasure. Ticking time bombs because, well, what we dearly desire, we can achieve. Where we really want to be, we can be. That spring we visited many places, many cities, many towns, and for me quite unexpectedly. And then coming back to the already familiar, now in the bloom of the spring. There is this one park, a tamed wild forest in the middle of the concrete jungle. It's a home for peacocks and squirrels, and baby peacocks and baby squirrels and many, many other animals. They play there and interact with one another and the people around them. It's so calming to be there in this green little paradise. Even though we prefer to explore more natural places in our travels, I just can't deny that experiencing the local culture and hearing the language and just seeing how people interact is just as special and exciting to me. Perhaps because it's so different, but also because I'm given this chance to get to know it. So experiencing the Easter traditions there was quite special. I felt like I was witnessing something that wasn't meant for me. I mean, just listen to this music. Now I wish I could submerge in that even more, to experience all of that again. That was my image, my flavor, my smell of spring in Spain.